First down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Light it up, yeah. Nick garbage shit.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Phillips has it running the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Off play action, Tannehill. Sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Tannehill throwing again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Hey, chat. I know this nigga side.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Rodgers now to throw.
That's another dot, boy.
It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman from 3 yards out. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action.
Chip left.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill out to his left. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally, you just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense overcommitting.
A lot of confidence there, though, because even if they overcommit, you just want to make sure you get the 1st down. You throw an incompletion on 4th down there, they're going to second-guess you the rest of the game.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire 4th remaining, so stranger things have happened.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it.
That fucking ball on the ground, boy.
Has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They got that ball on the ground.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Now Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right.
That motherfucker on the ground, boy.
Taken down. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again, it's Cook. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 126 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. That's Hardman.
Sorry, Andy.
Pick up the first down and then some. Inside the 20.
Sorry, Andy.
The way in. Touchdown, New York. Mecole Hardman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
What'd you say?
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew
it ain't about the team, it's about the user. Any team can be beat.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up.
That's all it
allows
is.
You to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense.
I've been talking the whole game. Mike been on.
Just get it to me, and the rest was all up to him.
And I've been on the computer. I've been talking the whole game. I swear to God. Check my live stream, my boy. Shit been talking.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles.
Been setting
it's
it
not
up
only
since
that
I got
they
on
haven't
the
been
game.
able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games
Take your
and
sorry
we've seen
ass
our
out of
share
bounds.
lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. He's up to the 20. As he's all the way up to the 24-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now Rodgers going to shift him around. To throw is Rodgers on first down. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And 22 more yards there and another first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over.
Like
Still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And this offense on third down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Catch is made by Hardman. There he goes again. And all the way down to the 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run with Cook. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Now Rodgers throwing on second down.
I remember I gave you 7 points. I gave it to you. You didn't earn it.
And the Jets go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
It ain't about the team, it's the user, my boy. It ain't about the team, it's the user. It's the user. You pick that sorry ass team with your sorry ass skills. Ain't nobody tell your sorry ass to pick that team if you ain't had no skills. I know plenty of people that can play with the Titans and dog walk me right now. It ain't the team, it's the user, boy.
Following the touchdown to kick. From a yard
you sorry as hell. That's all that is.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same.
Why you didn't pick the Falcons?
The touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Why you ain't pick the Falcons?
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach.
I can beat you with anybody on this game. This ain't even my main team.
The
fuck is you talking about?
Wounds, they've had several turnovers.
Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
I think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Nigga, I don't have to need these niggas to beat you. You sorry as fuck. You mad because you sorry as hell. That's the problem. You sorry as a bitch.
And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get back?
I've been talking the whole motherfucking game. I even told you don't quit. Fuck is you talking about? I've been talking.
To hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back
I was starting on my stream.
incompletions.
I was starting on my stream to play your sorry ass.
Now Tannehill. Flush to his right. The catch made.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And he will have a tight.
Been talking. When you first fumbled, I told you put that motherfucking ball on the ground. I've been talking, boy. Stop it. Shut your whole ass up. You sorry as a bitch. Get the ball off. You sorry as a hoe. You sorry as a bitch.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
The Titans ain't got shit to do with your motherfucking skills, my boy. That fucking ball on the ground again. Put that fucking ball on the ground again.
Saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play.
This is not my team. This will never be my team. I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here playing fucking Madden.
You gave up the football.
Fuck is you talking about? Never a fan, my guy.
Yeah, you played defense.
No, it's not.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
They lead big and
the fuck I can play with anybody on this fucking game?
Taking their play to a whole new level.
Fuck, do I just gotta play with one team? The whole fucking game? No.
And you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
You sorry as a bitch. You getting mad. You picked the sorry ass Titans. You said your team the Falcons. Why you ain't picked them? Why you ain't picked them?
Time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Give to Cook out of the gun.
So why you ain't pick them?
Look at this.
Sorry, Andy.
Field, a breakaway. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 149 yards rushing for the ball game now on 14 carries. Rodgers throwing here. And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
I ain't quiet. The game over as fuck. You can't beat me. You sorry as a bitch. You sorry as a hoe, man. Get your sorry ass on. You sorry as a bitch, my boy.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles.
Sorry, nigga.
That offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it.
Nigga had 61 yards.
Stood up with confidence and made it happen for.
Niggas ain't even the best team on the goddamn game. Sorry, nigga.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and
hey, chat, that nigga was sorry as fuck, man. Last game, sorry as a bitch. I swear to God.
To return it from his end zone.
That nigga was sorry as hell, chat. Swear to God. Sorry than a bitch. Nigga was crying and shit. Talking about it. But I got the fucking the Titans, right? The motherfuckers don't make you sorry, and you nigga is sorry.
In motion right, that's Wilson. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. On play action, now Rodgers. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. Now he's loose at the 40.
Man, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
First and 10, here's Pickett. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. First carry for Najee Harris.
You can have that shit.
Touchdown, Steelers.
You can have that shit, chat.
Harris, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the track. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Cook again. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
Oh, yeah.
Rodgers now on first down. Caught. It's Wilson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And his pressure too much here. He's going down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. On first down, Rodgers completes it to Hardman. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Forced out to his left.
That bitch!
But it's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Bill, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Rodgers going to throw.
We gone. Get that.
Now look out, Rodgers.
This nigga Aaron.
And it's picked up.
Fuck! You fumbling in the end zone for you sorry ass nigga.
Has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a
What the
seeing the head coach actually take a timeout
and
gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Now they've gone interception, now fumble. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Fumble. That shit sorry as a bitch.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Pickett back to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of...
Damn, that shit was sorry as hell, man.
To pick up really nice yardage.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe standing.
Sorry as a bitch.
And Najee going to have a Steelers first down as the tackle made down at the 33.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Rolling to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now Pickett will look to pass it. He'll buy some time right.
This sorry ass nigga ain't fumble. Man, this shit. No. This sorry ass nigga ain't fumble though. Nigga in the end zone ain't fumble. Fuck you doing?
Harris. Fighting, but he won't get too far.
Sorry ass nigga ain't fumble.
It's all down to the 2. It's a
Fuck out of here.
And it'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris.
Sorry ass sequence so you can touch the
Steelers. Najee Harris as the 1st half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Boswell for the extra point.
Sorry ass sequence so you can swear to God.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Fuck.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Damn. That's crazy.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this 2nd half. Olszewski now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line. They'll hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And some room to run now. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll fake the jet sweep, and now here's Pickett off play action. Carl Lawson able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and they're
going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a Steelers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. And the catch made by Johnson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Now Pickett on fourth down. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. He will have the conversion and more than that. And finally taken down at the 15. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 103 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. On the give, this is Harris. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down.
NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New York Jets. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
It's a gain of 6.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Now inside the 25. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. They begin with a run by Mixon. And a short pickup to about the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 8. Burrow looking to pass. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Taking it right down Broadway. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Bengals. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, racing to the end zone, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick 6, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14.
We back, chat. Had to handle some business, you know what I mean?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
I think that's a big pickup for
Yeah, we got that bitch up real quick,
man.
Man.
You're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Open man here is Conklin. 11 more on that one and another first down. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Buying time to his left. Now look out, Rodgers.
Put that ball on the floor. He put that ball on the floor.
There as his guys will get the football back.
You can't admire his
Yeah, he put that ball on the floor, nigga. Hey, time out.
But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
From the 20, here's 2nd down at 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Burrow on play action. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
He gonna put that ball.
22 yards there, a first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Finding room at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard
Nigga put that ball on the floor for me.
After one.
Yeah. We hitting niggas mid-slide now. Fuck you talking about? You better slide earlier, nigga, cause we hitting your motherfucking ass. Fuck you talking about?
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the back.
Nigga got both. Nigga, fuck you talking about?
At the 6. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll give it to Mixon.
In the end zone.
And he'll take it in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 6-yard touchdown run.
Fuck you talking about, nigga?
The Bengals have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially.
What you talking about, nigga? I'm gonna blow him out,
Jets
nigga.
offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is
Got
where
that shit hemmed up.
the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally he kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See
They just let me stop. I went back for it. Fuck you talking about?
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, stop batting.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. He's got room at the
Put that
30.
ball on
He
the
takes
floor,
us just a
nigga.
few yards shy of the red zone.
Put that ball on the floor, nigga.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
That motherfucking ball on the floor, nigga.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the Bengals 20-yard line.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Rodgers. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
That juke registered. That registers. I'm out of there. Like, gone. Flash, my nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
He's across midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Burrow. Steps away to his left.
Now, why the fuck would you throw it? Why would he go up? Why would he get the playmaker? That makes no sense. Why the fuck would he get the playmaker? Instead of the nigga right in front of him. That shit bogus as a bitch. That's true.
Charles to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Why the fuck would he get the playmaker?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
He throw that bitch to the woo-wah.
Pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, who the fuck?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go. Back to throw now on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? He got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Here we go.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And Burrow going to throw again.
Good fucking dot! That's a dot, bitch! Hey, talking about
Joe Mixon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Paul on a give up the
dump his bitch ass.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Hey, why is you jogging? Fuck, nigga, tip drill. Fuck, run to the ball, bitch ass boy.
You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Moving on back.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
I used to be switching that shit like that.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Nigga, we on that! Whole lot of game shit, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Get it back here to the 43-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. This pass complete to Higgins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the 7-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Herb Smith Jr., a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. McPherson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
35, Jets 28. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Sam Hubbard that time coming through defensively with reckless abandon. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. On first down, Rodgers. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
Well, they got a takeaway on the last drive with an interception. How about this sack as a terrific follow-up? And that keeps pressure on this offense, and it could force them into more rush decisions or another turnover.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Rodgers. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
When you have a guy who has mobility, bootlegging him out of the pocket is often a big-time call, especially on a 4th down play. It gives him a run-pass option.
Yeah, but it's also gutsy, right, because you're exposing your quarterback quite a bit.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that one at all, because on the bootleg, you've got to hope that the defensive ends or outside linebackers take the fake. If they don't, they're often right in the face of the guy trying to exit out.
Rodgers on target there to Lazard. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
This is caught. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And now off to the races down the right side. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 70 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead.
35. McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Rodgers now to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he is going to have the Jets first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. He's across midfield. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 2 choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Open man here is Conklin. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And again, it's Rodgers. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the fourth. They didn't want the tie. They rolled the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with it. We're going to go ahead and push it to a one-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Bengals.
Now Burrow on first down. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Under pressure, and down he goes. The second back at the 36. They'll come up now on second down. Now it's Burrow. And this is caught. Touchdown Bengals. T. Higgins. 36 yards. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back to throw, Rodgers. That's complete. It's Cook. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
47-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Rodgers to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bengals have... The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Second and 10 now, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Here we go.
Burrow on play action. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To the air again, Burrow. His throw incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And that is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Carr now on 1st down. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
And the Saints 1st down.
On the counter, here's Kamara. Room here to run. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Saints.
To throw his Carr. Sliding out of the pocket. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Williams will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Williams. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
We're scoreless after 1. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Here we go with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 1-yard touchdown run from Alvin Kamara. And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bengals nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. Touchdown! Irv Smith Jr. 29 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On first down, Carr. The pass caught by Olave. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Carr. That's Olave bringing in another one. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New Orleans.
Now Carr. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On play action, it's Carr. He completes it to Olave. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And the Saints first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. This one taken in by Olave. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Now a 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Kamara up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Now Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Look like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Here's Carr to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Derek Carr, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. How about this? And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
21, Bengals 6. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before break. Hill escaping the pressure right. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson as time expires in the first half. And the Saints would extend their lead here just before halftime. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen. But when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
The slot man in motion right. On second down, Kamara. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing his car on third down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Carr's pass. Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
First down. Here's Burrow. That one complete down the field to Smith. It's a gain of 35. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Now Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bengals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. But that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now Carr. Thomas brings it in. 23 yards, the final tally. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down is Carr. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Now Carr on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. To throw his Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Carr going to go on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bengals will get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the...
And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. Marcus May with a pick. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
Carr now on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bengals 41-yard line.
Carr. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
On the move to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On second down, here's Carr. This is caught. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Now Carr again. Being chased out left. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score.
Bengals 12. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
25-yard line.
On 1, right?
The Bengals drive about to get going. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a